Being the son of an NBA player, Kirk Hinrich Jr. always expected to play basketball in some shape or form, but getting buckets just does not feel the same as scoring a TD for him. So at 17, my boy done hopped off the porch, made his own decision, and now he's a baller. If you're not familiar with his pops, Kirk Hinrich Jr. was a shooter in the NBA. He was like that. First team all-rookie when he first came in the league, drafted by the Bulls, 7th overall. He was above 40% from the three-point line 3 times in his career. That boy was nice. Shout out to him. He may not be a shooter like his pops, bro, but he did indeed inherit the height. My guy is 6'6", 240. Although his dad stayed in Iowa, he felt like his best chance of really becoming an NFL player was to live in Texas, bro. My guy could have chose Duncanville, DeSoto, Allen, just some premier schools in this area, but he chose Cedar Hill, bro. Now it's time for the season, man. Here's his top 10 list of schools. As you can see, they're all close to where he lives. You want to stay by the fam, man. You gotta respect it. First game of the season, we in Cedar Hill with it, man. Have to avoid tackles from loss from our rival and do a single run option play for 10 plus yards. We can do that for sure, man. That's like read option here. He bites on the fake, and my guy is in the open field. He's a pure runner for a reason. Beats the outside ankle, and that's a first down. And he gets the drive goal right there. But with my running back literally being a dummy, tries to what was that, bro? Caused the sack. Drive goal was an L. It was kind of completed. Yeah, okay, we got it right. Okay, for sure. Now this time's basically the same prompts. Just score a TD this time, and I get in the open lane here. Let's go, Kirk Hinrich Jr. With this TD right here, bro, that's 2 for 2 on moments for the day, man. 2 more left. Now we just got to complete a pass on the run. This looks like a pass on the run to me. I mean, am I blind? I don't know. Didn't get it right here for some reason. And with the sack right here, the moment is over. My right guard is literally a terrorist. Has there ever been a good right guard in the history of the world, bro? I can't name a single good right guard right now, man. We need 5 yards on a read option. As I get outside here, bro, beat the angle again, and Kirk Hinrich Jr. is gone. That's a 30+ yard TD. Brrr. I feel like I had a pretty good game. I think the coaches see that as well. Getting some offers, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Our number one option when it comes to which school we want to go to, but hit us up. They're sending scouts to the game, bro. This is a huge chance. Down 3-0. This is a horrible play call by the defensive coordinator. Not sure why the D ended up getting into coverage, but we are outside and we are gone. Kirk Hinrich Jr. 50 yards on this play right here. We end the drive correctly, 7-3. We have completed the Texas A&M challenge. That is huge. With that out the way, man, we got to get some yards and scramble under max protect, and we do that here. This is super slight, man. Where are the guys at, bro? Pause. Drive is now completed. This is cover 2. I find my guy here, bro. This is basically Vernon Davis. I don't know why he's moving like that. He's moving shiesty, bro. He got some real agility back there. I'm not gonna lie. 17-10. We just gotta get 25 yards rushing the ball here, scrambling and whatnot. This is super slight here, man. Now open lane. We might get this on the first play. 24 yards is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Just got to get 1 more yard scrambling and got to get a first down off a shotgun pass. And, bro, these guys just don't know what a contain is, man. Like, I'm over in the open field right here. This is too slight. First down. I'm not going to show the sack on the play before this one, but I'm going to show this bomb. What a play, man. 24-20. That was indeed out of shotgun, but because it was not technically a first down, EA does not count it for my moments, bro. That is crazy. EA is so petty. Just got to get a first down here and also chew the clock under 40 seconds. You know I can do that, man. Bomb here. I get to my guy Vernon Davis here. He walks in, man, but sadly we do not get to chew the clock under 40 seconds. But hey, let's score the TD, so that's a W in our book. Another great game, another day where the mailbox is just full of letters from coaches. I appreciate y'all boys, bro. But these aren't just any letters, bro. Got SMU, Houston, and Texas A&M to give me offers, man. 3 schools that are in my top 10, bro. Huge. And the school with the best swerzies in the nation offered me as well, Tulane. And you know me, it's swag over anything, bro. I don't care about how good the school is. If you swag crazy, I might just go there. My boy, my dog, my day one, Alex done hit me up, trying to go to homecoming with me, man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? He asked me if I'm gonna go. I'm not trying to go with me, just to clarify. But I'm not gonna go, bro. But what I feel like you should do, bro, you should probably cut that off your head, bro. Like, your front tape is too far back, bro. I think you're too far gone at this point. You should cut that off, man. But besides that, nah, I'm not going. Back on the field, bro, the grind never stops, bro. Too much time in the pocket here, looking like Joe Burrow, just way too technical in the pocket. Get outside here as well. This is a first down, man. Nice play. What did you do? Completed both of the goals on 1 play. How often do you really even see that? Like, get outside here again. What a juke, man. And with the TD here to Vernon Davis, man, we put the icing on the cake. What a drive. This is one of the more interesting prompts. Got to do a smart route or a custom stem to a receiver and complete a pass for 10 yards. That's tough. My guys are so nice on the outside, man. Another open receiver here. Touchdown. Need a design QB run and need a pass lead for a touchdown. The second one might be tough, but the first one is super easy. Got it right there. I was thinking that the problem would be a little bit harder than what it actually was, but I got it pretty easily here, man. Another completion. Tie game, 4th quarter, 3rd and 6. Gotta make a play here. My guy gets to the outside. He's beating angles so consistently, and he's like 6'6", bro. And we know how weird EA is, man. You cannot score a TD here when they ask you to get a first down for some reason. So we get it. On 2nd and goal, we finally punched it in there, man. 28-21. Great job. Great game. Starting to get some bigger offers, man. Got Florida State and Texas here. That's really nice. Oklahoma State too, man. They're in my top 10. We get a message from Willie Fritz, and basically, he's dirty macking, bro. He says, I know you're getting close to cutting down your short list, and I can't help but notice that TCU is 2nd. Look at our 2 schools on paper. All due respect, they're a great program. I love what they're doing out there, but I think we can offer you significantly more in terms of resources and chances to make a name for yourself. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Tank Dell. Shout out to Marcus Golden. I'm saying them boys came from over there. But my God, Houston, we all know what they are offering, bro. They not offering nothing but the hoes and good basketball. You feel me? But I respect this. I respect this type of take, though. I respect you coming at TCU because I'll do the same thing. So I know where you're coming from, bro, but nah. His phone is blowing up, bro. Steve Sarkisian is now texting him. He's probably gonna have a challenge for him, bro. Let's lock in for that. Once again, bro, gotta gain some more yards on some design runs. Got it right here, but get to the outside, man. I'm not sure what these guys are doing. The contain is just non-existent. This is a big time play. Now with this play right here, but we have the drive goals complete, man. First one of the day. So the challenge from Coach Sarkisian was to throw a 50-yard bomb. You know I gotta try this one right here. Brrr, to the crib, boy. Yes, sir. We're trying to avoid sacks and maybe juke or truck some defenders. I got the juke right here, bro. Not sure if I can get the sack, though. As you can see here, man, the sacks just come so unpredictably. You move so slow in the pocket. It doesn't matter how fast you are. You're going to get sacked, bro. That's just how the game is. I'm getting the first down here. For some reason, R1 is wide open, so I run to my left and throw a freaking bomb. Who is this guy? Thought he was a pure runner. Ended up getting some more offers within my top 10, including Baylor, Texas Tech, and TCU. I don't think Texas Tech is in my top 10, but they're in Texas, so I'm interested, you know? Along with some other offers, it gets the Kansas offer, which is where his dad went to play ball at. Definitely tempting, bro, but trying to stay by the house. Now it's senior day, man. Got Pops in the crowd, got Neat the Red voicing the video over, bruh. He trying to go crazy today. Have to juke or truck a defender and also gain 25 yards scrambling. What a play here, bro. But we cannot score on this play, though. We have to get down short. Start at around the 27-yard line. You have more than enough room to get some yards here, bro. This is a big time play. Can I score here, though? What a spin. Broke a tackle. Almost scored. 20 yards. At the 5-yard line, I only need 4 more yards to complete this goal, bro. This is wide open. Walk in here, bro. Touchdown. You have to basically just score a TD here, and we'll complete both goals. As I get to the outside again, there is nobody around that can even keep up with his speed, even at 6'6". What a player, bro. Oh, stop it, boy. Get up the field. That's a touchdown. The last game of his high school career, and for him to stunt like this, it's special business, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's special. Feels like he's just so fast that if he just gets to the outside, it's a touchdown no matter what. Number 12 in the open field, stop it, boy. Get to the crib, break a tackle, and he's gone. 90-yard touchdown. Time to do what we've been doing all year long. Just score a touchdown. Not sure where anyone is when it comes to just touching anyone, bro. Minus 11 yards. With only 8 seconds left, R1 is actually wide open down there, bro. But we do not see the clock. We think we actually have time, but we actually do not. And that's game, bro. We lost. So now it's down to the hat selection. Where are we going to send my guy Kirk Hinrich Jr.? And we actually have a surprise guest up here in Florida State. We realized that not really many schools in our state would have us as the QB1 starting at the year, so we gave them boys a chance. And after spamming X for what felt like minutes, my guy finally stands up. It's time. Do we go to OSU? But we are 100% the starting QB1 on day 1. Let's just do it. Oklahoma State. Psych, but we not going there. What you thought, boy? Let's stop trolling, but get these boys out of here, man. Let's go to Florida State. Let's create our own legacy. Let's become legendary, man. The first day on campus, we immediately get a QB1 position battle, bro. I'm ready. We're doing the scramble drill, but we needed just 3,000 more to get it, but we cannot do it. Take a sack, that's tough. 0-1 so far. Next is the read options, bro, and you know I do those perfectly, bro. We get it right here, 1-1. Last but not least, his pocket presence, and bro, I do this one pretty consistently, and we get it easy here. Let's go. We are now QB1 officially. With 75 skill points, it feels almost bottomless. We spend it first on our speed, because why not? Surprisingly, it didn't go up any at all, though. Now we're going to spend the rest of it on our accuracy, which we desperately need. So we spent a bag on our accuracy. We're at a good spot now. Let's go to the badges now. Ended up getting bronze, shifty, and sidestep. I'm rocking with it. Now it's time for the first game of my dog's career on the road against Georgia. Down 3-0 early, bro. Do what I do best. Get outside of the pocket. R1 is wide open here, but he misses him somehow, some way. This pass rush is just too insane, man. Got guys everywhere. Just take my check down. On to the next drive. Now down 10. I see R1 here. One-on-one. I'm going to try. I don't even know his name, but he caught the ball here. Big time play. First read option as a Seminole. He bites in, bro. Spin move. Stop it, boy. Solid game here. Then we find 0 here for a touchdown. 10-7 in Georgia. What a start, bro. What a drive. The first TD from my guy, Kirk Hinrich Jr., and it was a special one. Put the nation on notice. Down by 3. This is a pretty big drive here. He's on a corner out, but the ball just floats and it stays in the middle of the field for whatever reason. So stupid. That's not my fault at all. I'm not gonna lie. It was a corner out that's supposed to go to the edge of the sideline, but it went directly to the defender. It feels scripted to me, but hey, man, it's a pick regardless. The defense is actually holding up. We're still down by 3, but we just do not have time in the pocket, man. That's tough. This Georgia defense is nice. Seems to be the same story every drive. Another sack here. Very next play, they call play action, which I do not like against this crazy pass rush, but bro, fine circle here, but he just underthrows it so slightly, man. Should have been a TD. We're trying to at least get points on this drive. We're down by 17. It's not looking good. I find my running back. He's up the field. This is a nice game. 2 timeouts. We can actually be a little bit more free with our play calling. I run outside here, bro. There is no contain. Once again, another nice game. We made our kick. It's 24-10. I see triangle and circle here, but I don't know what they're doing. Nice catch from one of y'all, I guess. 3rd and 7. The stadium's going absolutely insane. I try to find my guy circle here, but he comes back and makes a play against the ball. That's an incompletion. Down by 21 this late is nasty, bro. Let's just try to get some of our dignity back. We're trying. We just have no answer for this pass rush. Another sack, man. It's just the story of the day. I don't feel like we're playing that bad as an offense, bro. Only 1 turnover. We're just losing to a better team. That's just what it is, bro. 4th and goal. I found my running back here. This is a touchdown. The second one of the day. 31-17. It's not looking good still, but at least we scored finally. Georgia has scored again. I try my guy circle here. Brrr, what a play. I actually finally mossed somebody. Thank you. You're like 6'7", dude. But once again, we just do not have the firepower to compete with a team like this scoring this much. That's game. GG's, bro. Definitely didn't play that bad. The completion percentage can always be better, bro, but I feel we just played a crazy team. That's what it is. 94 overall Georgia. It's tough. Next week does not even get close to any easier as we're playing against #1 ranked Notre Dame. Like, what? Then you look at the schedule and, bro, who are the schedule makers? Why do they hate Florida State? It's Georgia, Notre Dame, Bama, Louisville, and Clemson? What? I don't want to complain because it's good comp, but man, this is just screaming 1-4 to me. I'm not gonna lie, bro. 4 of the best squads in the game. Let's just take it one game at a time, bro. Our first home game, let's at least try to ball out for the fans. I see my guy circle here, and this is a dime. Great catch. I actually get some time in the pocket, therefore I find my guy circle here once again. There you go, boy. Good catch. I think second downs are just our magic, bro. I don't know what that linebacker was doing, but this is an open lane here. What a play. It's pretty obviously, man, so the sensible thing to look for the best receiver, but he gets locked up, runs the worst, laziest route of all time, and he gets picked off, and it's a touchdown. 7-0. Come on, circle, bro. You gotta use your brain, bro. Like, what are you doing? Were you not expecting the ball or what? The route was trash. We're having a really good day today. Another nice run here from my guy, Kirk Hinrich Jr. Don't get hit too hard, though. 3rd down, read option. I have a lane here, bro, but we get hit and we fumble, bro. Only down by 10. R1 once again is open, but he cannot hang on to the ball. Come on, receivers. Please help me out. 3rd and 10, down by 10. Gotta trust my guy Junior, and he actually makes a play, gets close to the 50-yard line with this pass. 3rd and 12, try to find my guy circle here again, and it's coming more apparent and more apparent with every play that we just cannot hang with any of these top squads. We somehow spawn in the red zone, but my guy fumbles the ball. I think his knee was down, but it doesn't matter because you can't challenge plays and road to glory, so we gotta take it, man. Triangle here is open. I find him. He actually makes a contested catch. Thank you. 2nd down, and things just tend to happen on 2nd downs, and we make a play here, bro. Let's go. 10-7 head tap. With Kirk Hinrich under center, this team has legit potential to compete in the next coming years. They just gotta keep stacking talent, bro. Down by 3, bro. I'm looking to take a lead on this drive right here. A corner route, and dude just turns into prime Randy Moss, and he breaks the tackle here, bro. And it's a pick 6, man. What can I say? And thankfully, the game sees what I'm talking about, bro. Something's wrong with this game or app. Thank you. The Heisman corners, the Heisman defense is just way too insane. As you can see here, I voiced my frustrations. Hopefully they get what I'm trying to say here. Let's resume the game though. The contrary of what I was hoping, the game does not go any different as the ball lobs in the air, and that's a pick 6 by number 41. He is scooting, by the way. He is very fast for a D tackle. That's tough. Third and 4, no TD here, no points here. The game is almost certainly over. A lane here, or actually just like a gaping hole, and this is a first down. Third and 11, we roll out, look for a circle here, but he just cannot make a play with the ball, bro. Who do we have that can help me out? I can't think of a single person. Fast forward, down 21, and bro, we just cannot make a play on the ball. No one can. Only the defense can, apparently, bro. It's a pick. Third quarter, bro, and with this play by this linebacker, I now understand what the game is doing. It is impossible to score against the top teams unless you have a top team yourself. Even though it looks horrible, but continuing to muscle through the pain, I find my tight end and he actually mosses somebody. Thank you. We tried 2 jet touch passes, and for some reason this guy just does not realize he's supposed to score until late in the play each time. It's very frustrating, bro. And of course we do not score on the drive. That's a sack. Just take our 3, down 18 now. A win does not feel likely, but we can still try to make plays. As I find my tight end here and he gets up the field. What a play, boy. This defense is just too nice. I'm not sure why R1 runs towards the linebacker on the option, right? Like, you have an option and you choose the worst one. I think he's playing for the opposite team. That's an F grade, and I'm sure he's probably going to get benched at this point. I do indeed get benched. We lose 33-9. That was a nasty L, bro. On Alabama, I guess. And this is what I do not get, bro. As a true freshman, you're playing against the top teams in the nation in back-to-back games. He's playing bad, so you take his help away. How does that work in your brain? Are you expecting better performance, or like what are you expecting when that happens? Like, you know what I'm saying? From a coach's aspect, you feel me? Like, look, I get 2 plays here. How is that supposed to help me whatsoever, man? But whatever. Playing Bama. Let's lock in. And on the first play, it's a sack. We're good. Everybody calm down. Trust my guy, Junior. We're gonna win this game. Third and long. This is a position that we've been in way too many times these past 3 games. And man, another punt. Still tied at 0, man. Read option. He bites on it and gets up the field. What a lane here created by the O-line. What a juke to. Big play. 2nd and 10. Man coverage. Crosser route. Fine 10. Big play. Let's go. 1st and 10. And although Circle is really bad at catching contested passes, he will indeed run past you if you let him. Touchdown. 7-0. After many, and I mean many, stalled out drives, we finally make a play here. Let's go 3. While none of our guys can catch the ball contested really at all, they will run past you if you let them, bro. Nice gain here. 3rd and 1. Coach calls a read option. Does not really work at all. 4th down now. And this is what I mean, bro. Decreasing the plays for me just makes no sense if you really want this offense to be successful. You call 2 wildcat plays here on 4th and 1? Like, duh, it doesn't work, bro. They know you're gonna run the ball. Like, at least when I'm out there, you give the threat of a pass. Like, what? And beyond it just being absolutely dumb to take your quarterback out on 4th and 1 when you're not a good running team. Your quarterback is also a pure runner. Like, that's his build. He runs the ball. So you taking him out just does not make sense at all schematically, bro. So after coach just basically spit in my guy's face, we finally get something open here, bro. This is a nice game, man. Let's go, my guy, Kirk Hinrich Jr. Another elite scramble here, bro. There's no one containing him whatsoever, man. Let's take 3 or get points here, bro. Time going down in the quarter. We don't want 3, we want 10. Let's go. Big time play. 14 up in Tuscaloosa, bro. Let's keep working, man. It ain't over, bro, but we're playing so good right now. Down 7 now. We had a little motion before the play. I see my guy 10 here. He gets a solid gain, about 3 yards. And at this point, I'm just totally lost on what coach is doing. He pulls me out of the game. Why? I don't know if I got hurt or I don't know what happened, but we're back and we spawned at the 31-yard line. End up getting 3 on that drop, and for some reason my guy doesn't play for the rest of the game, and with no surprise, the team does not score the rest of the game either. Coach, what was that? I could see if my guy got subbed out because of a low grade, but my dude had a B+ grade. What are we doing? Where's the logic here? Then you play the dude, it's almost like you're trying to lose the game on purpose. You pass the ball 4 times with 7 minutes left. What? Then the reporter hits me. She's like, bro, why are y'all 0-3? It is the coaching. It is only the coaching. I'm not gonna lie. We're playing some tough opponents, but man, look at the facts. I play bad, and instead of helping me along, mentoring me like a coach would, you take the plays away and you make it harder. I already can't audible. I already can't do hot routes. You're taking the plays away, you're making it way harder. Then when I finally start balling versus Bama, no turnovers, we're actually hooping. You implement a random 2 quarterback offense in the 3rd quarter, down 4. And with no surprise, you don't score the rest of the game. You're trying to lose. Like, it's only coaching. If any, it's only coaching, almost. And we have Louisville this week. They're ranked, but it's Louisville. They're not that good of a school. If we can just walk in there and do our thing as the better team in general, we can have a ranked win on our schedule, bro. Now we in the building. We must start fast. Nice juke there, 10. Let's go, boy. There's a nice juke there. Not sure what's going on, but 5-yard gain. On 3rd and 5, my dog has a lot of options to throw to, but you just can't look down at the rush, bro, and we take a sack. Got some play action on the first play, and there are 2 defenders in my face immediately. Luckily, I find circle here. Nice game, boy. I prefer not to run the ball, but if 3's running in like this, bro, I might run the ball all game long, man. Run some more play actions, and bruh, we take another sack. I feel like quarterback is one of the harder positions in Road to Glory to do early on, simply because you cannot audible, man. As I throw a bomb here, but it gets called back. My dog's gonna be bad early on. It's gonna be a lot of picks, a lot of really bad plays, a lot of stalled out drives early in the career. But once we get the hot routes activated, man, and we can do that, it's gonna be a different game, I promise. And I'm not sure why my dog caught this random straight in the middle of the game. This was so weird. Why are you showing this, bro? Still no score in the first quarter. I find a circle here though. Brrr, nice catch, man. Looking for my corner route here, but my dog just cannot hang on to the ball, man. So frustrating. Like, why does EA act like just because you're in the air that it's impossible to hang on to a tough catch, man? I've never gotten any of those animations to go my way at all. It's now 3-0, and bro, he doesn't even try to get a yard here. Just runs straight to the defense. Like, what was that? 2nd and 14, and when it's pressed, I always look for my dog circle, and he makes a play every single time. Was a little too scared in the pocket, ran out, look for my guy circle. It's actually not a bad decision, but he cannot hang on to the ball. Just punt it or take 3, just do whatever, man. Next drive, it's in a full-out blitz, cover 0. I see my dog 10. Brrr, what a play to the crib, boy. Yes, sir. I still have absolutely no idea how fast anyone on the team is. I have not looked at the depth chart at all. I'm just pressing buttons hoping they work, bro, literally. And this is the exact play where I realized my R3 on my PS5 controller just does not exist anymore. Take a bad sack. After switching controllers, it's 3rd and 21. This is a nice lane here. I actually don't run the ball all that often with my guy. I don't know why, but 18 yards. It's not a third quarter. It's now or never. 3rd down, find R1. Brrr, man, touchdown. First one of the day. We've been playing some pretty insane teams. It feels good to play a team at our level. And look what we're doing to them, bro. Up by 10. The defense is actually playing really well so far, bro. Another chance for us to score in the red zone, but we take a sack here, bro. The O-line is, or is it the game? I don't know anymore. I do find my check down when they get in blitz, and he is really wide open here. 20-yard gain. Nice job. Another 3rd down, bro. We just keep converting these as I find my dog circle. Brrr, mossed him. Let's go, boy. That was a really good play, but we just cannot convert off of these play action plays, man. Not being able to audible or hot route anything is just killing us right now. Drive started off really well, but we just cannot find anything to work once we get down to this part of the field. Take 3 again. Up by 16. Feels like a touchdown could really ice the game. My dog is open here. What a juke to. 1st down. Fast forward. 3rd down. Throw up a lob pass. My dog just could not get there in time. He knocks it down. Take our 3 again. Up 19, I hope. Louisville's offense is absolutely pooping the bed, bro. They're giving us so many chances at scoring TDs. Sadly, we haven't been able to capitalize yet. Got close here, though. And finally, after so many chances of being in the red zone to start the drive off, we finally get a touchdown, man. 2nd one of the day. Now it's game, bro. We won by 26 on the road in Louisville. That was a huge win for us. We needed some confidence, and we beat a ranked team on the road, bro. That was nice. My dog Kirk made some nice key throws at times, but overall, he just was not that great of a game. Not being able to audible plays or customize routes within the play, it can handicap you a lot, especially on highs when the defense is just absolutely insane. You need every advantage that you can possibly get. After the game, my dog gets a text. It's from Audrey. She invites my dog to a party, and of course, my dog will oblige. But they give him the worst possible response ever, a yes with like 5 S's. Then she leaves him on the liver, bro. Anyways, man, that was a pure waste of time. Can't even lie. But got Clemson this week. Let's ball out. For the game, though, we do have 8 skill points, and it costs 8 for this accuracy upgrade. Sounds pretty convenient. Let's take that. 2nd and 11, man. First drive of the game. This lane is like almost open immediately. Find it here, but this is a solid run, bro. 20+ yards. Play action usually ends in disaster for us here, but man, there's no pressure really at all. Find my guy 0. Good play. Our first 3rd down in the game, and Circle wins immediately, bro. Nice play here. And with the TD here to my running back, bro, making it 7-0, that just capitalizes a great drive. That was huge, man. Clemson is one of the highest rated teams in this game, bro. To do them like that on the first drive is impressive. Our defense has really been an unsung unsung hero, bro. They've been balling this shit. Get a stop on Clemson and it leads to his first down here. Only got 3 on that drive, but bro, we're playing so well right now, including this nice run by 3. What a juke, what a spin as well, bro. We're balling. Like I said, play action usually ends up bad. I have 4 guys run off their blocks here. Like how? Find my guy circle here somehow, some way, makes a play. Nice job. The pure and utter domination just continues here as I find my tight end wide open, 17-0, bro. Kirk is running out of the pocket, in the pocket, making plays, escaping sacks, finding open guys. The offense is looking tough, showing their true potential today. Fast forward, middle of the second quarter, look for my guy number 10. He makes a play. Nice catch. Our receiver one's really struggling versus the pressure right here on 1st and 10, man. But he finally gets open and gets off the field. Nice catch and nice rack too. I feel like the main difference in this game versus the other games is that we're actually being able to convert these 3rd and longs, bro. We didn't get a first down here, but bro, 9 yards there is huge, and it helps us get 3. Defense is continuing to make big time plays and get big time stops, bro. It's 20-0 and getting the ball in the red zone almost consistently. With the touchdown here, making it 27-0, it's time to pass the sticks officially, man. Almost benches in the second half, to be honest. On their last drive, Clemson did finally get points, but it doesn't even matter, bro. We're getting first downs like every play. Some more play action. This has to be the only team that we played so far that hasn't been able to get consistent pressure against us, bro, and it's been killing them. And for the first time all game, they get a stop. They sent a blitz. One of the guys got through, forced the incompletion. I think the coaches tend to forget that my guy is not even a dual threat quarterback, bro. He is a pure runner. He doesn't even have passing abilities really, bro. Give him the ball, let him work. He's like Cam Newton. Late in the 3rd quarter, coach loves these counter plays, which almost never work for us. Results in a safety here, 5-30, bro. It's a basketball score almost. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Clemson's locking in a little bit here. They got some points there, making it 18-point lead. Gotta keep working. I thought it was sweet with this D-line, bro. Called a motion with some play action, some whole bunch of BS, man. Results in a sack. Them boys are locking in now. After that 12-yard loss, we didn't get any points on that drive. Fast forward, 3 minutes left in the game. It's almost icing time, bro. But we gotta get a first down here. Sadly, we do not accomplish that as my guy gets hit before he throws the ball. Tough. D gets yet another stop, and that is game, bro. We beat Clemson. Our 2nd consecutive win versus a ranked school, man. That's huge, bro. Started off 0-3 on the year. Thought the season was over, I'm not gonna lie. But I think we can make a run towards a playoff spot. And because I tried to link with my dog Audrey, like on some platonic type vibes, my GPA lowers and my coach doesn't trust me as much. You should trust your whatever. This week we have yet another rivalry game versus Miami. They're 3-3. Trying to get to that spot as well. We're at 2-3, not even at 500 yet, man. I do believe that we can get to a playoff spot, bro, but it goes through games like this. Rivalry games in the middle of the year where you need something. You need to win. Let's go do it. Literally the first play of the game, looking for my tight end, but he runs the worst route of all time, man. All-American type of route. What are you doing, dude? Are you trolling? The linebacker picks it off as he should, bro. I would have picked it off. You watching the vid would have picked it off, bro. Crazy route runner. Couple drives later, man. I don't know how you run a route like that right there, but then just run the worst route on the first play of the game. I'm confused. Like, is it an effort thing? Do you just struggle to stop and cut on a dime? I don't know, bro. But nice run here by number 3. First down. First 3rd down in the game, bro. The middle of the field is wide open, my dog. Let's go. First down. Next play, 1-on-1 with circle is a bad decision. Throw it up, high ball. Brrr, 7 up. That is a real deal statement drive, bro. Just showing that first drive was a fluke. The tight end sold. Let's get to work. 7 up from the 3-yard line, dude. Cut up here. Cut again. This is Cam Newton in white skin, bro. He is killing. Let's go. What a play. What a run, bro. I know Kirk sees his son out here killing. We balling. I'm controlling them. You know what I'm saying? Give me some of that NBA money. You feel me? This might just be a really bad match for the Miami defense, bro. Another run here. We do not get a touchdown on this drive, bro. We see a big time weakness on this defense, bro. They cannot stop the QB run, like at all. I don't know what happened, bro. Come back on the field. We're up by 3, 17-14. Find my guy here. First down. 3rd and 8. Gotta get points on this drive no matter what. This number 7 guy just has an aneurysm on the field. Jumps for no reason and he drops the ball. Still up by 3. And actually, 7 makes a play here. What are we doing? He is wide open, bro. Up by 10 now. In Miami with it. It's the second half now. Defense continues to put us in amazing situations. And my tight end, bro, he might be one of the better ones in the nation the way he's playing the past couple of weeks. Couple plays later, bro. Get out of the pocket, man. Look for something. Stop it, boy. Touchdown. 31-14. What a juke. 4th quarter now. Play action. Up by 14 still, bro. That Clemson game fooled me so bad. I forgot that you cannot do play action against anyone else in this game. Our offense has stalled out a lot lately. We haven't scored since the 3rd quarter, bro. Another stop here. Might get spooky. 2nd and 15. 7 wins down the field again, but I don't know what he's doing, bro. Where is your brain? Catch the ball. Like, Like a 7-step drop, throw it up to my dog, looking for him to make the catch, but he just cannot do it, and that's tough. Thankfully, we have an actual star on our team, Circle, and he makes the catch, first down. With some chewing of the clock and a stop on defense, bro, we end the game, continuing our win streak to 3. Let's go. Circle is so easily my #1 option. He just makes plays like almost every time I throw him the ball, bro. He is like that. Over 100 yards today. Let's go. We're now playing another ranked team in Virginia, number 19 in the nation, and we start off with an absolute bomb to number 7, who makes a great catch. Don't know how we did not get a touchdown on that job, but we're still working. Another first down here. Let's go. Third down, just look for Circle. He's gonna make a play no matter what. What a juke. Nice yak. And on 4th and 10, we increased the lead to 10 with his touchdown to my running back. Big time play, man. High school, you really don't see that many defenders that are really all that athletic. So in college, bro, it's way different. You get way less scrambling opportunities like you get right here. Big time play. And this is what frustrates me most about not being able to control every aspect of the game. They don't take 3, they do something weird, bro, and we don't score points on that drop. So let's do our best to score a touchdown every time, no matter what. My running back here was wide open off of his wheel route. Nice catch. It worked so well the first time. Why not try it again? He's wide open once again. What a spin, bro. 17-3. If we can stretch the streaks to 4 games, including 3 ranked teams, bro, our stock is going to rise. Only about 11 now, but man, we're like open every play no matter what. I don't think Virginia can really hang with us at all. For example, look at this play. This is like high school all over again. Running out of the pocket, no one there to intercept me, no one there to stop me, bro. Just open lanes everywhere. Another lane here, another touchdown, 24-6. This run that Kirk Hinrich Jr. is on these past 4 games is really been solid, bro. Third quarter, still up by 18, man. Beat the angle to the outside, get up the field, juke, bro. What a game. 2nd and long, and usually we do pretty well from this spot. At least we have the past couple of weeks. Does not go that way this time. We have to punt the ball. About 15, they ignore the wheel route every time. It's open every time, bro. Big time game. Read option here. We take it. Get up the field, bro. My guy Kirk Hinrich Jr. is balling today. I feel like I had 7 in the end zone, but he cannot hang on to the ball. My guy has been selling at times. This video, bro. 3rd and 10, my tight end is open. Nice catch. Nice yak too. First down. And with a nice run here for a touchdown, we have iced the game. It's over. GG's. 1 by 18 in the crib, bro. That was a nice game. Hopefully the committee sees that and ranks us finally. First series of the game, call double slants, and 7 is gone, bro. 7-0 super early. He has inconsistent hands, but man, his route running is never in question, bro. Great play right here. We're still up by 7, but we're at the 2-yard line and we cannot get out of the end zone, man. They get their first points on a safety, bro. Unreal. Up by 5, about 2 minutes left in the first quarter. CX here, my tight end 1 wide open. Let's go, boy. This team always had potential, but we just played some insane opponents early on in the season. We're showing it right now. This is a huge game for the true freshman QB. We have some early adversity as we face a 3rd and 18, but I find my check down and gets up the field and gets a first down, but somehow does not score a touchdown. We straight though. 7 is balling, bro. Wide open in the corner of the end zone. 14-2. It's like a basketball score. The D is continuing to get stops, and we continue to make plays on our own, man. 10 was wide open here off this corner route. I had to find him. On 3rd and goal, I'm thinking it's man. I was correct, but my running back blocks the wrong guy, leaves him free. We take a sack. Good thing we're still in field goal range, though. The defense has skunked their offense so far. If we can just play at a monotone level, don't do anything too crazy, don't give them any other extra possessions, we can cruise to a dub. But cruising to a dub is just not how we do things, man. R1 is open, middle of the field, caught the ball, or did he? It caught a touchdown, but the ball is hitting the ground currently. I don't know what that was, but hey, I'm gonna take it. EA will do you dirt weeks on end, bro, with no remorse. So when they give you something like this, you just gotta take it, bro. It's a TD in my book. This performance cannot be underrated, bro. We're going on the road against a top 10 school, a team with only 1 loss on the whole season, and we're doing them so bad. Almost a perfect game so far. I don't think there's an aspect of the game that we haven't covered on offense. We're running the ball well, whether that be off scripts, we're handing the ball to 3, throwing the ball up, deep down in the field, intermediate passes. We're doing everything you could possibly want out of an offense, bro. This has been way too easy. They're even trying to double some of our red zone threats here, and it still doesn't work. Up by 29 in pit, bro. At this point, up this much, with this much time left in the quarter, you just gotta try things, man. 7, he has never been like that, but today he is. 7 has indeed been one of the most inconsistent wide receivers in the nation, bro. 1 week he's balling, 1 week he's not. Today he's balling, bro, so we gotta take it how it comes. Pause. Off topic, but I don't know why my dog gets subbed out so randomly in the middle of the game sometimes. They ended up scoring, but it's just confusing. We're playing so good right now, we might not even play in the 4th quarter. This is not only one of the better teams in the ACC, but one of the better teams in the nation right now. It's not 41-2 back towards our own end zone, and we take another safety, man. This is the third one on the year. The defense has not been good at all, but at least they scored points. It's kind of a funny scenario, bro, where your offense is playing bad and the defense is playing bad, but somehow the defense has points, you know. The backups closed the game out in the fourth quarter. We won by 30, the biggest game of the year so far. We're now 5-0 in the ACC, and with having already played some of the best teams in our conference, there's nothing holding us back from walking to a playoff spot. Obviously, it's any given Saturday, you can lose any week of the year, but we're confident, bro, and that's what you need to ball out. That's now 5 wins in a row, so naturally some of the media, Craig Bender in particular, they want to know what the secret is. And it's the fans, bro. They show up, they pop their stuff, and we feed off of that. So we finally get a look at the depth chart, and we see our guys' stats, and they're solid. I was expecting our guys to be a little bit faster. I thought 7 could be a 94, 95 speed guy, and I'm surprised that Deuce Robinson's speed is so low. That'll be at least 92 or something, because he's pretty fast. Or he seems that way. Now that we're officially a top 20 team in the nation, I think it's about time we look at the rankings in general. And bro, I was shocked to find Duke being undefeated and ranked number 1 over everybody. I don't know how you even get to that point. That could be a potential ACC championship game between us and them. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I like our odds versus Duke. Let's keep working towards that, bro. Continuing this week versus NC State. On the first couple of drives, it was not looking good whatsoever. Got a safety. That was the 4th one on the year. That has to be some type of record of some sort, bro. We were in the red zone towards the end of the first quarter, but we got stopped on 4th down. Then on the next drive, we take another safety. That's the 5th one on the year. Now the score is actually normal. It's 7-0. We just became a ranked school 2 weeks ago. Fought and clawed through a lot of adversity. This cannot be where our season really ends, bro. Although NC State is 4-4, they've come out balling, man. We don't have a lot of confidence throwing the ball up the field too much. Take a first down here on a rush, though. We're continuing to try to make plays off the script, because on the script, they just have everything locked down. Kirk rolls to the left, sees his tight end wide open, and makes a nice catch. That's the biggest play on the day so far. We end the drive with a touchdown, making it 10-7, bro. Started off slow, but we're picking it up now, man. Let's keep going. After scoring that TD, we go on another streak of just not doing anything for a long time. Whether it be a sack, whether it be a drop, whether it be just really tight coverage, there's just not much we can do against this defense right now, man. So let's just take it one play at a time, starting with this dime to 10. Throughout this game, 3rd down was a bad spot for us, bro. A lot of punts, but right here I find Deuce Robinson where Circle gets the 1st down. Kirk speeds it up, hoping to see the same exact look from that defense. It is still man coverage, but he does not look towards Deuce. He looks towards LaWayne McCoy, number 7, touchdown, 14-13. This is our first lead on the day, and they couldn't have come in a more pivotal position in the game. But right before the 4th quarter, let's keep working. Next drive, we're still by a single point, man. Shout out to our defense. They're still getting man versus us for whatever reason. My tight end is wide open on this corner route, 1st down. With momentum on our side, this is just not the play that we needed, man. Take a 4-yard loss when it could have just been a 1 or maybe 2-yard loss. That's tough. Now on 3rd down, of course, the coach almost sabotages us. Calls straight RPO plays, knowing that none of them will work whatsoever. Knowing that we can't audible or necessarily hot route off an RPO, just take our punt. Now down 7 after they score and win for 2, it's up to Kirk Hinrich Jr. to put the squad on his back and win this game. 2nd and long, man. We have a lot of time in the pocket here. 7 somehow gets open, find him, 1st down. I told y'all, once we're able to make audibles, it's going to be over for college football defenses. We could not have made this play without it, man. Tie game, defense get a stop, bro. We need it. They listen as they've done all year long, bro. I find Deuce here wide open. No one around him. Big time play. It's 2nd and 15. Look for 7 over the top. Almost have him. Knocks it down. It's now 3rd and 15. We don't just want yards here and hope for a field goal. We want a touchdown on this drive, man. In one-on-one situations, I love going to Deuce Robinson, and bro, he never fails me, man. Another 1st down by him. Another 3rd down right here, bro. Once again, we do not want 3 by any means. One-on-one Deuce. Brrr. Time and time again, this 4th quarter, I looked for my guy Circle, and he just made plays over and over again. The NFL should be calling, bro. He's 6'6", he does everything, bro. He's on his way for sure. Another great win, this time coming from behind versus a solid school. We're not just blowing everybody out. We're finding ways to win in spots that we really should not find, bro. This is another confidence boost, and a potential playoff berth is looking more realistic every week. This has to be the hardest schedule of all time. We have another potential banger versus Boston College on the road. in a ranked matchup, man. This is gonna be tough. We have 18 skill points. Go ahead and try to buy some throw power. Only went up by 1. Kind of disappointed about that. I also bought some IQ, and this one actually improves my overall, now with 88 overall QB. This is a fire matchup, but this gotta be one of the worst uni matchups in the league, bro. They're the same colors, bro. So it's like if Sam Houston and Clemson played. Like, which is which? First quarter, man. 3 is wide open in the flat, man. Get up the field. This is a nice game, bro. The rollouts have been cheese with this offense for the past couple of weeks. It continues here. Fine 10, first down. Teams just do not learn their lesson getting in man coverage with us, bro. Fine 7-2-0 now. Legitimately playing like one of the better receivers in the nation in the past couple of weeks. He's balling. Shout out to LaWayne McCoy. That was an amazing first drive, but after that, we start struggling. Similar to last week, we just cannot pick up anything, bro. We're now down by 7. We cannot get into a funk like we did versus the last team. We have to keep going or else we'll lose this game for sure. When things aren't going as good as we want them to go, we usually just look for 10. And he figures everything out from there. But when you can't even get enough time to look for somebody, it just does not matter. Boston College is doing that right now. If the pass game isn't working well, we know what we have to do after that. Try running the ball. Get a solid game right here. An extension of the run game can just be check down passes like this one right here. And 3 understands that, and he's taking full advantage. They're so worried about stopping our four-headed monster when it comes to our receivers, including our tight end. They just tend to forget about 3, bro. This is a first down. Next play, and they crash in off of the RPO, leaving my tight end wide open. He ties the game. It's 14 up. He moving super creepy with this female ref, though, I'm not gonna lie. Going into the half, we're down by 7. The defense actually has not been playing that well in this first half, something that we're not used to whatsoever. We're now down by 10 after they got 3 on their first drive. This is a crazy defense, man. We need plays like this one right here to be made consistently if you want to come out with this win. Another third down right here, bro. Our tight end is open once again. He actually makes the blinks up the field, bro. A nice game, man. We can't get a touchdown on this drive, though, so we settle for 3. Should be down 7 now. These checkdowns are pure G's. They're open every time. We're going to take them every time, bro. They can't forget about our running back, man. 3 is just having a day in general. Catching the ball, running the ball. He's been super solid. We could only get 3 on that drive, though. Now down 4. I'm starting to think it's not just the running backs that are wide open. It's the flats in general. It's the 4th quarter now, bro. There's no time be waiting for y'all to get open. It's time for Kirk to make a play on his own, bro. First down right here. This is a big drive. I feel like it's touchdown or bust. You don't want 3 here just to be down by 1 point. There's no point in doing that. So we're being extra aggressive in passing the ball and running the ball like we did right here. The key word for this drive has been aggressiveness. This isn't necessarily aggressive, but bro, he's wide open. I'm not gonna take it. Just give him the ball. First down. Crowd's going crazy. This is a huge play right here. Fine 7. He's open but could not get the touchdown that we need. So we have no choice but to go for it on 4th down from the 1-yard line. The flat has been a weakness for this defense all game long, and it continues here. Touchdown, 27-24. Unexpectedly, the defense actually gets a stop. So we're up by 3 still. No slight to them, bro, but I thought it would make sense for them to score and for us to get a game-winning drive, but I guess not. So this is a brand new scenario for us, bro. We have not dealt with a situation like this all year long. The assumption here has to be that if we don't score a touchdown, the game will be over. No punts, no field goals, touchdown or bust. 7 understands that we call it rub route for him, but when he gets up the field, gets behind his blocker number 3, makes a big-time play. Now it's about chewing the clock, making sure that if they do get the ball back with the chance to score a TD, that they do not have a lot of time left. 2nd and 3, the crowd isn't that loud, but 7 still can't hear me for some reason, bro. Spamming what I want him to do. His route is actually open, but Kirk misses him, man. That's tough. 3rd and 3, the crowd is as loud as ever. I think it's a blitz. We don't want them to get through. Olon actually blocked it up decently well. I have my guy here, but he cannot hang on to the touchdown catch, man. It appears the coach and I share the same sentiment. There is no point in taking 3 here. If we take 3 here, we will indeed lose the game. Just need someone to win. Put the running back on the streak. Hopefully he can win versus this guy, and he actually does. He's wide open. Brrr. 2 games in a row where Kirk Hinrich turns into Tom Brady in the 4th quarter, walks down the defense, and ends the game. Feels like we're saying it week after week, but that was the best win of his career. Thought it was Pitt. Pitt wasn't that nice. He didn't have to come back down 10 to beat Pitt. The QB comparisons that he's going to draw after this game are going to be insane. I think he's a more polished passer than Josh Allen was coming out of college. The comp might just be white Cam Newton, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Enough day into the top 25. Duke is still number 1, but SMU is now top 3, man. It's only natural that we play one of these teams before the season is over. First up, we have SMU. SMU isn't just any top 3 school. They're not like Georgia or like Alabama or like Ohio State. You know what I mean. I think this is a fraud top 3, bro. But we're gonna ball regardless, go hard at them regardless, pause. And if the committee is high on them, imagine what they'll feel about us if we blow them out right here. So far, the run game has come pretty easily. They might just not have the guys at all to hang with us on the interior. And if you can't rush the passer or stop the run, how do you stop the Florida State Seminoles? Well, stop it, boy, to the crib, man. What a play. Yes, sir, 7-0. We had a nasty run versus Miami, but that might have been a better one, bro. For a touchdown right there, tough. Bro, I want you to watch this safety right here. He is different. Completely fools me here and takes it back for 6, bro. Special stuff. First interception is the first 4 games of the season, bro. And if it comes like that, I'll take it. Y'all boys is nice in the secondary, man, but y'all corners, bro, y'all will never be able to guard us no matter what y'all do. 24, you're nice, bro, but you might get over the top of him. That's how you respond to an interception and a pick 6 like that, man. Just walk up the field and score a TD of your own. 14-7 now. I wish you could like look at how efficient you were against certain plays. If you could see that, bro, I would be 1000% sure. We're top 5 against man coverage, man. It's man again, and if I would have waited a little bit longer, we might have had 3 guys open on this play. 24 has potential. But until you realize that you cannot leave a dog one-on-one, bro, you're just not gonna be that. Up 21-7 now, bro. SMU gets their first offensive points on the day, 21-14, but you can score 70 billion. We'll score 80 billion, bro. The defense is that bad right now. Like when it gets to the point where I can just throw the ball up, knowing he's gonna catch it, man, the game's over. At that point, it's over. Nothing you can do, bro. Every one of our receivers are gonna make a play today. R1 is wide open, or a 10, whatever you wanna call him. I don't know how he didn't score right there, but hey, that's a big time play to the 1. Found our fullback to increase the lead to 14 again. The offense is feeling good. 3rd and long. This was Madden. Everybody's X Factor will be activated, man, including our tight end who bosses this guy right here. First down. The half is almost over. Have 10 here, and if I didn't get hit, would have for sure been a TD. Another first down. This is a top 3 school, but it did not feel like it whatsoever. Just bullied them throughout this whole first half, bro. Fast forward to the end of the 3rd. Kirk is looking for his 6th TD on the day. He almost gets it right here, low key. Between the rain messing up Deuce's footwork here, between my dog getting hit, this was just a bad interception, bro. But with the SMU offense just not being able to do anything against our defense, the game was over. And it was probably over a long time ago. That's a top 3 win, bro. No matter what it says, no matter the context behind it, that's a top 3 win, bro. As they've been doing all year long, defense is giving us great field position to start off with again. So you know what time it is. Time for a TD, man. Unexpectedly, bro, in these first 2 plays, 43 is showing that he might be a premier player in this game. That's 24 yards in 2 plays. It cannot go unspoken how much of an advantage it is for us as an offense to start off at the 40 or 50 yard line, man. Especially against a team this nice in Florida. It makes everything so much easier. Rolling to the right here, bro. I see R1. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought bro was a spare left tackle. I'm like, what is he doing here? It was our fullback, caught the ball. Nice job, man. 7-0 early. Great execution there. But shout out to my defense, man. They put us in that position and we capitalized off of it. Unlike SMU, Florida's actually going to battle with us and put up points regardless of what happens on our side of the field. So we have to be ready for a potential shootout this week, man. Regardless of how good our defense may be, all logic goes out the window when you're playing a team that you have this much beef with, man. So plays like this that could potentially derail a whole drive just cannot happen, bro. My right guard has to lock in, and now. Drive was not a total failure whatsoever. We did get 3, but you see what I'm saying? We're now down by 4 points, bro. You have to score every time with a touchdown. It's that kind of a game. We call it a read option, and with being down 4 in mind, I'm just going to be more aggressive here. But these dudes is hidden. They is not playing with Kirk, bro. They hit him. We fumble, and our guard picks the ball up. I think that's our guard, if I'm not mistaken. He almost cribs it, too. He gets the memo, bro. Unlike the right guard over there. He gets the memo for sure. This is obviously man coverage. 1-on-1 with our tight end, bro. I'm going to go for him every single time. 17-14, man. Let's go. Humongous play, man. Absolutely mossed him. Florida, as we expected, they're continuing to score drive after drive. We're still down by 4, but we're going to keep pushing, man. Found my guy Circle here. We call it QB draw on 3rd and 2, but I think the whole defense knew what we were doing, bro. Gotta punt the ball at this point. I think we're out of field goal range. We're now down by double digits, bro. It's 11 points. A score before the half here is mandatory. I'm not sure why prevent was in the cards for them, but it gives us a nice gain here. I'm thinking right here, He should catch the ball and walk and get an easy first down, maybe get some yards after the catch as well. I was sadly mistaken. He walked straight out of bounds. Doesn't even try to get a first down here. It's the second half now. We're still down by 11. The defense is locking in a little bit more now. A nice drive here. We can start building towards a comeback. In the first half, I didn't look towards my dog Deuce enough whatsoever. Find him here. Makes a play. I didn't know he was moving like this after the catch though. 3rd and 14, man. It's all or nothing at this point, bro. We cannot take 3. We cannot punt the ball. Gotta go after it. Gotta get a first down here. Came up short, so therefore we have to lock in on this 4th down. They ended up going for it on 4th down in simulation. I guess they got it. Because on 1st down, I found my guy Deuce here, and he almost gets another first for us. Then 2nd and inches, I see 23 here. I thought he was open. I thought I could fit it in before the linebacker got there to make a play on it. Interception. We're still down 11, man. But the D gets a stop right back for us, and we walk in for the touchdown, making it a 1-score game once again. At this point, I'm not sure if it's our plot armor, bro, or if it's just the fact that we seriously have a good defense, but they make plays in such crucial spots all the time. For whatever reason, they're looking to triple team my tight end too. So of course, Deuce is wide open and he makes a play. But no matter what we do, we just cannot seem to just score in this second half, but we fumble, and for some reason, Kirk does not know he doesn't have the ball. He reacted so slow there. Sack fumble, they have the ball back now. D continues to get stops. We're still down by 7. Deuce down the field. Brrr. What a play. I don't know how Buddy kept his feet in bounds, but hey, props to you, King. Props to you. After weirdly being subbed out for the first down, I'm not sure why EA does this to me. But we're back here, 2nd and 7. I'm looking to make this play to 10, up the seam, but this linebacker just makes a superhuman play, tips it, and it's intercepted, bro. It doesn't seem to matter what we do on offense. The defense is in a groove, finally. We just have to get out of this slump that we're in once we get into the red zone, bro. Gotta convert to points eventually. I suppose 10 feels me, bro. Run to the right. He run that way as well. I see him. Bomb. Touchdown. Tie game in Florida State. It's about time, man. It's about time we done locked in and put points on the board. The D has been carrying us on their back all second half. I'm thinking that ends right here. We haven't been able to pass the ball all that efficiently whatsoever. I think part of that is because you don't have a run game to move off of, bro. We need more of this from our running backs and from the O-line too. It's a team effort. We need a first down here to continue to chew the clock. I see my guy open in the flat, but for whatever reason, this happens. I can't even explain what happened here, bro, but that's a field goal. With another stop by the defense, we have a chance to increase the lead to 10 points. We might not even need to get to that point if we can just chew the clock, bro. Please, come on. 3rd down and 11. This is for all the marbles. Appears to be one-on-one on the outside. Gonna look for one guy, Deuce Robinson, get that ball. Does not even jump for it. So we take 3 again, score by 6. And with this final stop on defense, they have held Florida to 0 points in the 4th quarter, having us win the game 37-31. That's 9 straight games in a row, with 2 back-to-back games versus top 5 AP ranked schools. With us also being undefeated in the ACC, we could be in the championship game next week to finish off this regular season. We are in the ACC chip, that's no surprise, but we're playing a team that we beat by 50 almost in number 9 ranked Pitt. We know it's any given Saturday, so in practice we're moving like it's the best team of all time. We're even trying to get better over this week as well. With an upgrade in elusiveness, we're now 91 overall. The first game against Pitt was no joke. Easily my guy's best game of his career. Let's not forget about LaWayne McCoy as well. He was a premier target in that game, and it's going to have to continue this week too. Currently the way the bracket is, we would have to play at home versus Tulane, and I think we're all fine with that. Let's win this game here and focus about everything else afterwards though. So we're here. It's the ACC chip in my dog's first year of his college career. Who could have expected this, bro? Nobody. Started 0-3. 9 games later, we're in a position to field a home playoff game, bro. Let's get to work, man. Get to work. First possession, 3rd and 5. Open lane here. Gotta take this. First down. Nice slide. Next play, 1-on-1. LaWayne McCoy looking to ball out again this week. Brrr. 7-0. Get him off the ground, man. Get him off the ground. What a great start to the game. He's already at 200 yards in 2 games versus these boys. Let's make it 300, man. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Similar to last week, 43 is balling in the early part of the game, wins in man coverage and gets up the field right here. And with the help of 79 with his pancake block, 3 scores, making it 14-0. We're one of Pitt's 2 losses on the year. They should be a good team, man, but I'm just not seeing it so far. We're really getting whatever we want, and for us to score a big time run like this, and it's not Kirk Heinrich, it's crazy because we're not even a good running team like that. Up 21, it's almost past the 6 territory. I can't say I expect this outcome, man, but the running backs are carrying this game so far. Whether it's 3 or 43, both making plays. Mind you, this is all in the first quarter. LaWayne McCoy, once again, bomb, 28-0. This has been a 3-man offense, bro. 43, 3, and 7. 28-0 after one single quarter is nasty. You having 13 yards in that quarter as well when you're down that much? Might be even worse, man. Finally, they get points on the board. He knocks his ball down as well. Them boys are locking in a little bit more now, but I think it might be a little bit too late. 3rd and long, no QB contained, no QB spies, just disgusting. Get up the field, got a blocker in front. He got in the way a little bit. Could have been a way bigger gain, but first down. These guys are doing everything wrong as a defense. They're giving me too much time in the pocket, leaving guys one-on-one. Come on, bro. At this point, we're on pace for the big 70 burger. They have to change something up in the second half for it. It's gonna get even worse than that. Once again, they get 43 a free release, and he takes advantage of it, bro. Prevent defense with 39 seconds left on the clock it's a choice for sure. 3rd and 13, once again, no QB spot, no QB contain, no any of that. And this is more than enough room to get a first down and get in field goal range. Up this much in the 3rd quarter, getting to the point where we can just let my guys run the plays without me, man. They got it. They know what to do. All jokes aside though, this is a weak squad, but a turnover or just any type of momentum that we give them, this team might lock in and turn into one of the better teams in the nation. You just never know. They are number 9 for a reason at the end of the day. Call a read option, they all float to the left side. I'm not sure why. It leaves the middle wide open and my dog is gone. 91 speed to the test, touchdown, 45-10. We throw so many TDs that I'll be forgetting that my dog can run the ball. Like, actually, he's a pure runner. I'll be forgetting all about that. We're up by 35. We're just trying not to play in the 4th quarter at this point to save our bodies just for the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, versus Tulane or wherever we're gonna play. A TD on this drive, bro, and we should sit in the 4th. We should be chilling. We should just be sitting on the bench. Brrr. What a play. Not even gonna do the real commentary, bro. You seen it. I wish we would have gotten Deuce Robinson involved more. It's kind of a good sign that the other guys are making plays too, so we'll take it. No time left in the quarter. One more play just for everything. Deuce actually is open here. Actually, it didn't do anything all game, but it did something here. Over the top. About 49. And that's a dub. We just have Pitt's number. Because everybody else, they're nice, but against us, just a regular school, bro. Not sure why you take 3 when you're down $1 billion, but hey, man, do you, man, do you. Ended up with over 500 yards total and 6 touchdowns. What a day. Now we have officially secured a spot in the playoff, but before we get into game planning and things of that nature, we have to accept some awards. First off, we have the Sean Alexander Award, the award given to the best freshman player of the year. You have first team All-ACC, freshman All-ACC, freshman All-American. He's really gotten every award that you could want from a freshman quarterback. Now getting ready for this playoff game, we have 15 skill points. I'm not really seeing anything too enticing to use when it comes to actual ratings and stuff, so I'm gonna just upgrade my badges, and we do just that, improving my dog sidestep to platinum. Now we don't know too much about Baylor. I do notice that they have 2 star cornerbacks. That's tough, but if we continue to walk into games with the mentality that we're the best team, we're gonna win regardless, bro, because simply we are the best team. Sadly, on the first drive, we're not able to showcase that. I missed some reads that I should have made. Punt the ball. Hopefully we'll make something shake next time. We're down 7-0 early. It's not looking good for us right now. Hopefully a 3rd down conversion right here can spark some light into the offense. So far, the corners are indeed as good as advertised. It's a lot of tight coverage. You need LaWayne McCoy, who's had some inconsistent hands this year, to really be that guy. Another 3rd down here, bro. And I just really feel like teams forget that my dog is a pure running quarterback. He's not supposed to be a good passer, but he just is. And teams forget that. I feel like what it really is that teams are scared of our weapons. So they allocate so many resources to that side of the field. They just forget that my dog, he can run this ball like he's doing right now. After being subbed out so weirdly, come back on the field, it's 7-up. Shout out to LaWayne McCoy. He's balling out so far. My guy has fully accepted the challenge of being a star today. Not just over the top, but underneath with consistent hands, and he's done just that, bro. 14-7. Shout out to my guy. Again. After Baylor scored 7 on their first drive, I thought it might be a shootout. Seems as though our defense is locked in, so it could be a blowout instead. Especially if you can't keep Kirk within the pocket. Once you let him run, you just open up a whole new thing for this offense, bro. End of the first quarter at this point, only 5 seconds left. Found my guy Deuce. He makes a play, and this was in man coverage against one of their best corners. One of the stars, bro. That's impressive. Baylor all game long to keeping everything underneath for us, man, but not right here. Deuce over the top, blurs dude, 21-7. Per usual, we really cannot run the ball. but you really just need that threat of it, you know what I'm saying? If you just pass the ball 50 times a game with no threat to run at all, it's kind of predictable to a point, you know? But at least on the bright side, not being able to run the ball, there are less guys in the box, which makes it easier for my guy to just run the ball like this all game long, like he's doing so far. 3rd and 6, having my dog coming out of the backfield, this is an absolute dime that puts him in a great position to get some yak. After getting what we want all first half, we call play action, and you know that's usually where things go downhill for us. Take a sack, and it leads to a punt. Defense is still balling, still 21-7. Middle of the field is wide open for a nice run here. With them having such insane outside corners, we should really be going in the slot more often since number 10 did that here, resulting in a first down. I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. Their coverage is pretty nice. They have a pretty good pass defense. But like I said earlier, they're allocating way too many of their resources to that side of the field. Gotta at least have a guy or two to watch the run as well. 3rd and long, man coverage. We find the weakness in their defense. The linebackers, our tight end makes a play, bro. Touchdown, 28-7. We have so many tier 1, top tier, number 1 option guys on our team, but you can't double everybody. Whoever's one-on-one, they're going to win. And you see that right here. Baylor scored again, cutting the lead to 14. But I think it's too late. We're in a groove and it's hard to stop us at that point. After this catch, we're officially in field goal range. We're comfortable, call timeout. Hopefully the lead can expand to 17 now. 31-14 in the second half. Now it's just about taking care of the ball and scoring points when we can. 3rd and 2. We're like weirdly comfortable in situations. We continue to make play after play after play on 3rd down. And with a nice rush here, Kirk is over 160 yards rushing. We're on fire. Play action, no pressure from the O-line. Thank you. 10 breaks a tackle. This is a nice game. For being a true freshman, Kirk is like surprisingly calm in the pocket, bro. Steps up and that's a dime. Touchdown, 30-14. Now being up 24, we're looking straight past Baylor. We're looking towards the Cotton Bowl, where I believe our next matchup is against Ohio State. Sadly though, the game isn't over. Still finding guys over the top, underneath, just finding guys in general. Continuing the stat pad. Another great ending to a great drive, now by 31. Baylor was able to cut the lead to 16, but with this Moss by Deuce Robinson, bro, over their star corner, the other star corner by the way, the game is just too far away, bro. It's too much out of reach, you know what I'm saying? It's over. That was a great way to end the game. Dropped a 50 burger on Baylor, as we're supposed to, increasing our win total to 11. Now, it's time to get ready for the Cotton Bowl. Balled so crazy this year, Kirk actually broke a single season passing record. Clap it up for my guy. But not too much though. It's time for the Cotton Bowl against one loss, Ohio State. Now it's time for us to just be ourselves, bro. People coming in here wanting us to do this, do that. If we just be ourselves, we can beat anybody in the world, including 92 overall, one loss, Ohio State. First play of the game, we keep the read option, but they're not going for that. This is not Baylor. They will not play with us, bro. 3rd and 8, pretty confident man coverage. It is. Deuce Robinson wins. First down. Next play, they have their edge rusher guarding our tight end. Why are they doing that? I have no idea. Results in the first down. Play action, no pressure from the D-line whatsoever. One-on-one with Deuce Robinson. I'm gonna try him every single time, and he makes a play for me. 7-0. This is the best receiver in college football. I don't want to hear nothing about no Jeremiah Smith. Nobody. This is the best receiver in college football. No debate. It's a tie game. They're doubling Deuce on the outside. They should be doing all game long. We hold it a little bit longer than we should, and it results in a sack. But this time it's actually one-on-one, so I try him, and bro, he's going to make a play every single time, no matter what. First down. The first quarter is already over. We ended with 10 right here, getting a first down. Nice job. First play of the second. 43 gets wide open in the flat, so I find him. He gets up the field, and that is a touchdown. 14-7. We have way too many weapons, bro. 43 is low-key an unsung hero on this squad. Talk about 7, we talk about Deuce, we talk about the tight end, but 43 should be talked about much more, dude. He's really good. D surprisingly gets a stop versus Ohio State. So we're playing free. We're playing like we have our hair on fire, bro. Cam Davis on the field, wide open. Give him the ball. Let's go. We have to treat this game like any other game. We can't go up and be scared because it's Ohio State. Just keep balling. And as I say that, we find 23 wide open down the sideline to increase the lead to 14. The D is still getting stops. There's 4 minutes left in the second quarter. If we keep making plays like this right here, I don't see how they come back and beat us, man. And we give the ball to 43, who just seems to just make the right play every single time. Score the touchdown here to increase the lead to 21. 2-minute drill here. Now a 14-point lead. Find 10. Breaks the tackles up the field. Nice run. In this first half, it just does not seem like Ohio State can keep up with us. In man coverage and zone coverage, these guys just have no answer for us as an offense. That continues here as we find Cam Davis in the flat and he scores a touchdown. The lead is 21 again. It's now the second half, and this defense still has no answers for any aspect of the offense. Kirk gets in the open field here, and you know when he's in that situation, bro, it's hard to stop him. They actually get us to a third down here, roll out, pressure in his face, bro, and this is a dime, man. Might be one of the best throws of the season. No one expected the game to go like this. Ohio State was consistently a top-tier school in the nation this year, while Florida State started off horrible and had to fight and climb back up. This is an upset for the ages. You saw that crazy sack on first down, but I'm telling you, when these guys are in the groove, it's impossible to stop them. They make plays no matter what. And with another touchdown here, these guys are creeping towards 50. What FSU has done to Ohio State today is one for the books. Has any great team ever been done this bad? Who knows? All that matters is it's our time and we're taking advantage of that, bro. It's the fourth quarter. We're still playing. D still getting us stops. This is the 63rd point scored on the day for Florida State. Why not go for 70? And we're looking to do just that. We throw a Hail Mary to Deuce Robinson. He makes a play. 70 points on the board officially in the Cotton Bowl. 8 TDs from my guy Kirk Hinrich Jr. 657 yards for him as well. The best game of all time. We walk off the field Cotton Bowl champs. Absolutely embarrassed Ohio State. We always knew if we played to our potential, we could beat anybody. But I didn't imagine us scoring 70 versus Ohio State, man. Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. 666 total passing yards, man. 8 TDs. Need the red not selling his soul, but hey, this is a crazy game and I respect them numbers, bro. After this game, we've broken every record that you can possibly break in a single game. We've also broken some single game and single season passing touchdown and passing yards records for the ACC. Next up is Oregon, the #1 team in the nation. Now, we're not looking past Oregon whatsoever, but I can't help but look at that other side of the bracket, man. The winner of our game plays the winner of Duke and Ole Miss. We've been dissing Duke all year long. They were ranked #1 in the nation early in the season. We knew that was fake. It's freaking Duke, bro. Once again, we're not looking past Oregon, but let's just shed some light on that side of the bracket, bro. That's pretty crazy. Whoever wins this game wins the whole chip. In my eyes. Where else would you rather be on the planet than to be here at the Rose Bowl, watching a team on a 12-game winning streak, playing the best team in the nation? Can FSU really ball out versus the best teams in the nation? We all saw them losses to Georgia and Notre Dame and even Bama. This is another team of that caliber. Let's see what Kirk and his guys will do today. We're down 3-0 early on. Got some play action here. See Deuce wide open. Big play, my boy. First down. Third and short, and the coverage here is actually pretty amazing. Ends up in an incompletion. Gotta punt the ball. So they increased the lead to 10, and we're in a bit of a hole right now. We know what we can do as an offense, but the defense isn't playing good. Being down this much early in the game can be detrimental to us. Along with having a good offense, they seem to have a smart defense. They're doubling Deuce Robinson here on 2nd and 5. It isn't successful, but it's noteworthy for sure. They make a mistake here though. The edge crashes inside, leaving the outside open for Kirk to run. And you know what he gonna do? Get a first down. Let's go. 3rd and long, they send 6, but 33 is wide open here. Makes a nice play and gets a first down for the team. Probably shouldn't do play action versus a team of this caliber, but it's working so far. Kirk runs around this edge and finds BJ Gibson here on this cross route, and that's a first down. Oregon's been getting a lot of man coverage, and I see why. They have some talented corners, but I think they're underrating how good we are as an offense. We can beat man and do it pretty easily at that. Zone is definitely their best chance at beating us. It's zone here and everything's locked down, bro. So we're forced to find this right here and just get some more yards, make it easier for our kicker. Should be 10-3 now. We're down by 14. It's not looking good for us at all. Need someone like LaWayne McCoy to make a play. He does just that. 3rd down once again. LaWayne McCoy beats his man on the outside and he is down there wide open, bro. Make it 17-10. Great play. When I said we needed that, bro, we needed that, man. Let's go. It's the defense's turn to get a stop and to lock in. We're still down by 7. Getting closer and closer to the second half. Touchdown here to tie the game before the half would be tough. They blitz their outside corner for whatever reason. Then we have 2 guys wide open here. Nice play. Oregon has a great D-line. They're getting some pressure, but bro, this is just a great throw by Kirk, man. What a dime here to LaWayne McCoy. This has not really been a good O-line this year. If I was them, I'd be sending 4 or 5 almost every play. They sent 3 here and it results in almost a first down. This is our first 4th down of the game. They're probably going to try to do some type of QB contain, so a pass must be made here. We put tight end 1 on a drag and he makes a catch and gets a first down for us. Let's go. Call the first read option of the game. He crashes and there is no one here. What a block by LaWayne McCoy. Touchdown Seminoles, bro. 17 up. That's 2 back-to-back huge plays for touchdowns. If this is the side of things to come, Oregon is in for a long game. Fast forward, middle middle of the third quarter, drives on both sides have stalled out. Things are pretty slow, but we cannot allow this to happen. Edge rusher runs free, no one touches him, hits Kirk, just severe miscommunication, and that cannot happen in the Rose Bowl. We can get mad at the O-line all day long, but if we don't win on the outside, none of it matters whatsoever, bro. Big time play by LeWayne McCoy. Everyone knows we can pass the ball, but one thing that we haven't had really in any of our wins is a consistent run game. If Cam Davis can offer that, I don't see how we don't win the chip this year. For example, look at this box right here. There are only this many guys here because they're scared of the run. And of course, that opens up a touchdown here to BJ Gibson, 24-17, first lead of the day. McCoy has been balling against 7 all game long, so they move him to the other side against Deuce, and nothing changes, bro. Another big time play against him. We're still up by 7, and the offense is not slowing down even a little bit. We're trying to end the game with every single play. We call it screen. Deuce, this isn't what Deuce does at all, but he makes a play here. Let's go. That was the first screen pass to Deuce all year long. That isn't even on film. There was no way for Oregon to even expect that, bro. He got to the 1 yard line, so of course he's rewarded with the TD, man. 31-17 in the Rose Bowl. I don't know what the special teams is doing, but we only got 6 on that drive, so it's 30-24. A nice run here, but like, what are y'all doing over there? 3rd down and 5. We cannot let Oregon get this ball back. I'm waiting in the pocket. I see Deuce. Nice play, my boy. Very next play, 1-on-1 on the outside. Deuce versus anybody. I'm taking Deuce every single time, bro. Touchdown. Another insane game by Deuce Robinson. This time in the biggest game of his career. Now time to go for 2 and to make this a 2-touchdown game. We have BJ versus the safety. Tough coverage, but a nice catch. Up 14 points now. Oregon scores and goes for 2 as well. We're still up by 6. But on D, they leave Deuce Robinson wide open here. The secondary has been bad all game long for them, but their D-line has been great as they make another play here. Now it's 3rd down. Everything on the line. Defense has been great, but we cannot give Oregon a chance to win this game. Only 2 vertical routes here, so I go for the running back, and he's really in one-on-one coverage, but he cannot come down with the catch, man. The play calling was questionable, and the read was questionable. 4-3 hasn't had a touch all game long. We go to him on 3rd and 15. Good thing we have a tough defense, and they give us the chance right here to end the game. Trying to exhaust their timeouts. We need Cam Davis to get some consistent yards here. He does not do that. So it's 3rd and 6. LeWayne McCoy, one-on-one with the guy he's been cooking all day long. Does not seem like a bad decision, but it is right here. That guy picks the ball off. He makes the play of his career. After having the worst game of his career, probably. Everybody's been cooking that guy. Oregon walks up the field and scores a touchdown. We're now down by a single point. This is where Kirk must prove himself. Are you truly that guy? Can you do it with all the eyes on you, bro? It's your chance right here. BJ is pretty open here on this corner route. Nice catch. 1st down. Oregon's making a pretty bad mistake here defensively. They're only sending 3, and they're getting in prevent. There are a lot of open plays being made because of that. 30 seconds left. And bro, not just in the pass game, in the run game as well. A lot of plays being made because they're in this prevent. I say about 10 more yards and we're in perfect field goal range. Call a fake pitch here, leaves the tight end wide open and he gets a 1st down. 27-yard line now. Now we just need Cam Davis to hold onto the ball and we can let our kicker handle the rest. We do just that as we let the clock run down to 3 seconds. It's all up to him at this point. Nothing we can do. It's his time. And he comes through for us, ending the game, taking us to the national championship game against the winner of Duke or Ole Miss. Another amazing game by Kirk Hinrich Jr., leading his squad to the W. Now, it's time for the chip against Duke, a team previously ranked #1 in the nation this year. This is going to be a challenge for sure. They have a 96 overall quarterback in Darian Mensah, who have 4 TDs and no picks against Ole Miss. This could be a ban-for-ban situation, and we got to win that. With our 23 skill points, we're gonna spend it on accuracy and throw power. Let's ball out today. This is the biggest game of every person stepping on that field today's career. If you're transferring to Florida State or it's Duke, you have not played in a game this big before. I don't care. No more jokes, bro. It's time for Kirk to finish the business. Finish the season off with a dub. Start off with a run. Get a little bit of push, but nothing too crazy. 3 yards. We're now in a 3rd down situation. R1. Oh my God, BJ is wide open here. Nice play on his slant. I don't like this play usually because it gives the D-line way too much time to get there. But the O-line locks him down right here, giving Kirk ample time to find Cam Davis here for a huge game. Next play, RPO. LeWayne McCoy wins on his slant, making that 7-0. Duke defense looks pretty weak, bro. That was an easy drive. Still up 7-0. Some play action. I see LeWayne on this post. I should have him. He has the edge over that corner, but he gives up on the play at the last minute, letting 5 pick the ball off. I'm literally standing as I throw that ball, bro, hoping that LeWayne just makes a play because it would have been such a satisfying highlight, bro. But you know, EA got in the way and said, nah, not this time, bro. Like, look, it's like he gets a boost to catch this ball, bro. Why can't you give that to LaWayne McCoy instead? Great play by dude, though. He's stunned. He flexing his... we don't care, bro. They tie the game up at 7. Roll to the left. Chase Lofton is wide open down the sideline. What a throw. What a catch. Third down again. Chase Lofton runs the worst route ever, but makes a nice catch here. Third down to drive. Open lane here. Let's go. Juke. Stop it, boy. First down. The team scored 7, but they took Kirk out the game to do that. I don't know why they keep doing it in simulation. We're fine with getting 3 here. Don't do anything too crazy. Just get some yards and take 3. Duke isn't doing much of anything on their side of the field on offense, but we're playing pretty solid. It's a 20-yard game. At this point, with even the run game looking good, Duke has to lock in or they're going to get blown out today. Next play, read option, a huge lane for Kirk Hinrich Jr. Jukes the safety, stiff arms the linebacker, and he's to the crib, 24-7. That's the best highlight of his career so far. And of course, it had to happen in the bowl, man. Been hooping so crazy this year, even got fans in the crowd with signs of his name. That's tough. We're up by 17, bro. Defense is balling. Everybody's balling under pressure. I see BJ, but number 5 is playing like literally Darrell Reeves, bro. One of the best corners in the nation, apparently. Only about 14 now, but LaWayne McCoy, I don't know who he is or where he even came from this season, but he's been amazing. Number 5 is nice, but bro, you're going to get some of the best receivers in the nation as well. You're not just the only guy out here, bro. Duke's defense is locking in a little bit more. They forced 3 last drive to get a sack right here. We have to focus and end this game the right way. Pretty good pocket movement here. R1 is wide open, but I throw it a little too late. And that's absolute Stevie, bro. That's just a free pick for 0. Now we're only up by 3, but I don't think we're playing that bad as an offense. 2 really bad plays. Besides that, we've been solid. Second and long, I'm gonna try BJ one-on-one in this slot. My guy does not come down in 5. Somehow picks the ball off. I think it hit his shoe first and he picks it off, bro. Fourth pick of the day for my guy, Kirk Hinrich Jr. I think we should just stop targeting 5. Everywhere else is free, but towards him, it's like an interception every single time. Now, honestly, LaWayne has been consistently beating him in coverage. He's routing him up pretty well, but when it's a jump ball situation, that boy is prime Xavier Howard. He's coming down with it no matter what. We're down by 4 in the 4th quarter. Could not have envisioned this happening to us as the best team in the nation. I would say we are. A nice game by Kirk here. Big time play, actually. Some more elite pocket movement. Look at my right guard there. Just so clueless as to what's going on around him. But first down here. Off his read option, we score to take the lead back to go up by 3 once again. Only 1 single passing TD, bro, and 4 picks. It looks pretty nasty, not gonna lie. It's time for Kirk to turn to Superman, bro. Rolling right here, throwing it across your body. If that's not Cam Newton-esque, I don't know what is, man. Huge play, first down. We're having a promising drive, but my left tackle gets way too deep in his set, bro. I don't know how you get that deep into the pocket. I don't know what you're doing, buddy. They call a man with no safety over the top over my guy Deuce, and he's going to make a play every single time. When are y'all going to learn? First and goal, a chance to go up by 7. A lane opens up here, touchdown, 41-34. Now it's time for us to end the game. They have 3 timeouts with a minute left, all on Kirk Hinrich Jr.'s shoulders. We're going to run the ball in these first 2 plays, but trust, that third down is Kirk Hinrich Jr.'s area. That's his space. So this is it. The biggest play of Kirk Hinrich Jr.'s career thus far. Call BJ over here for the motion. Another lane opens up for my guy, and this is an easy first down. Let's go. And just like that, we iced the game, winning 14 in a row to win the national championship. It wasn't pretty by any means, but we got it done. Threw 4 interceptions, but also had 4 TDs. We probably could have had 80 points if we just didn't throw them interceptions. But it is what it is, man. It feels good to send guys like Deuce Robinson and LaWayne McCoy off into the sunset with a dub. And that has been it for my guy Kirk Hinrich Jr.'s freshman season. The next vid, he'll be a sophomore with new players, new coaching staff probably, and I don't know why I said that. New swag probably, and some more motivation to win a ring. Make sure y'all boys tune in for that. Until then, I'm out, man. I'm out.